Go ahead.
Alright, Team Hound Doom here again. Got the final deck profile. This is my deck, Tour Guide Plants. Pretty standard. And honestly, you can comment, say whatever you want. But to be completely honest with you, the deck is how it is. It's gonna run tour guides, it's gonna run singing, it's gonna run the plants, it's gonna run that. You can complain all you want, but you don't play to lose. You play to win, and you play the stuff that wins the best. And if this gives you the opportunity, then that's what I'm gonna play. Anyways, I have thought of some things, but I'll get to that when I get there. But basically, it's pretty straight up what everybody else is running. I don't want to do it like that, but that's just the best way right now. Got Trip Tour Guide, the expensive cards, and the singing. Obviously, if you don't know what this card does, it goes into 3 cards. Basically, Leviathan, Leviair, and Zenmaines. And Leviair and Zenmaines are 2 of the best cards out right now. With this deck, how much this format removes cards from play. Leviair is broken, and then now with Zenmaines, I mean, it's ridiculous. And then another hero of the deck, got the Tengu. There's so many combos with this. Mind Control, go into Trish, go into Brio, go into Scrap, use Scrap's effect, blow your opponent's monster up, blow your just a bunch of things. You can exceed with it, just whatever you want. Then I got the Double Veiler. Thought about going to 1. I don't like it 3. I like it at 2, but I do tend to draw these back to back. You then got the Plant Engine with the Debris Dragon, because Debris saves your ass late game. But basically, these cards speak for themselves. If you don't know what they do, then you're probably not that great of a player. But anyways, they're really good. And that's the backbone. I mean, that's literally the backbone of the deck. And then you got the 1 Spirit Reaper. I mean, obviously you can run 2 of these, and it might not be a bad idea, but it's just there's not enough room in this deck. You got the double Max C. I wouldn't mind going to 3. I think a lot of people have thought about this. I mean, Max C, if you don't know what it does, when your opponent special summons, you draw a card after you discard it. Basically, this card's either going to stop your opponent from going off 1 turn, or it's going to allow you to come back next turn. It's a very good card. There's a reason it's a $50 card now. We got double Thunder King. Obviously, everybody's running this card right now, and rightfully so. It's a light target for chaos. If you play around it, it can work for your advantage. It negates any special summon if you want it to, and it can stop your opponent from searching. It's pretty good. It's got a great attack, and like I said, it's a target for chaos. Got the double Caius. I actually like the double Caius. 1 Caius is not enough because you never draw it. 3 is too many because you draw too many of them. With all the darks, you get 1,000 burn damage late game. Your opponent's less than 1,000. Summon Caius, remove itself, you win game. There's so many effects with it. You have Tengu on the field. You have Dandelion on the field. I mean, you get so many pluses off of it. Then we got the Gores and the BLS. These cards win games. Gores, you can set your opponent up. They can go off, and this will give you a chance. BLS will win you the game, more than likely, if you get it out. We got the spell lineup, the traditional plants cards, Foolish and 1 for 1. One of the big heroes of the deck again is 1 for 1. Spore and Glow Up do amazing things. Foolish Burial does amazing things as well. You got Mind Control. Pretty explanatory. You need to run it. Got the traditional cards for any deck right now. Marsterborn and Dark Hole. If you're not running those, then you're probably running Burn, and that's about it. Pot of Avarice, because you need to recycle your stuff. Got Heavy and double MST. Don't like running 3 and don't like running 1 MST. I like running 2. It's pretty balanced that way. Every now and again you will run too many of them, but they do come in handy. Got double Econ, because you run Scapegoats in this deck, and you run the you got many targets like Reborn Tengu. You've got the Dandelion. I mean, you attack your opponent directly. They go into Trag, and you've got Tengu on the field. Tribute your Tengu, take their Trag, attack again for another 30-something hundred damage. We got 1 Bulk, and last but not least, the Scapegoat. These cards will save your butt. Scapegoat allows you to go into different synchros if you've got your 1 stars or your other little tuners. Then we got a small trap lineup. We got the dust chute, just to be able to see your opponent's hand and to be able to dictate game for you. We got the one torrential. This torrential, if you time it right, will win you games and will give you a huge advantage if you know what you're doing. Then we got the solemn brigade, double warning, solemn judgment. I just feel like this deck needs it with all the weak monsters setting up for late game, because early on you need to play defense a lot. Next we have the extra deck. Got the standard formula, armory arm. The 2 5s I run are Catastor and Librarian. The 1/6 Brio, I've wanted to run Iron Chain, I just do not have enough room. I'm gonna run double 7s. Bill, I got a Black Rose and the Ancient Fairy. I'm just worried about maybe Gravekeepers, maybe something random, and its other effect, you can bring out another level 4. I mean, you gain it life points with its effect too. Got the Scrap. You got the Stardust Dragon. You gotta run those. Scrap gives you so many pluses with this deck. You get the one Trish again. If you get it out, you've got a good win condition. And we got the Exceeds right now. Double Leviair, one Leviathan, one Roach, and one Utopia. More than likely, if and when tomorrow I do pick up a Zenmaines, probably going to take the Roach out, just because I like the double Leviair. I might actually take the Leviair out, but I don't know. That's it for the extra deck. And then the side deck, maybe still a work in process, but it's pretty complete, I think. Got double DD Crow, maybe against plant matchups, just random stuff that special summons a lot. One kinetic, just the lone, maybe X-Saber, maybe Samurai. You never know, random decks do pop up. 2 bottomless. This card's very good. It's very good against agents, very good against samurais, very good against a lot of things. One Mimicry, because your opponent might run burn, your opponent might run just random stuff and you need it. Got the one Smashing Ground, good against Gladiator Beast and or agents and or whatever. 2 Dust Tornadoes, again against burn and random just trap and spell lineups. Got the Starlight Road and the D Prison and the Mirror Force. These I like to side into against Glad Beast, just because you don't want to let them attack, and Starlight Road will stop Gizzaros in its tracks, hopefully. Got the one Chain Disappearance. You can side to send basically against any deck except Glad Beast. You stop plants, if you hit Cage Musha against Samurais, they're pretty much done. And then you got the double Mind Crush. This is a great card against agents because of the so many dualities that they run, and then with Earth, and then all the cards that they do to that. But anyways, that's the deck. That's the side deck, and hopefully we will have an updated video after our regionals, and hopefully we do good, but we probably won't. But anyways, that's it.